Hello and welcome back to Kaiserreich campaign. We are just fuming because the treacherous dogs in Moscow just seized a whole load of our land, which is really outrageous. We're certainly gonna have to make them pay for that. That's absolutely outrageous. So the moral of the story, if you're playing as Germany, is do not release them as a puppet again. You have to annex them. But I think we can still win this. I believe. Oh, game's glitching a bit. I wonder what just happened. Did I just lose another puppet randomly? Oh, the Kingdom of Ukraine just got released as a puppet. Or maybe they're independent. No, they're a puppet. Well, I mean, that's so ridiculous. We fought a war to keep the freaking Ukraine. And they were just like, nope, we're letting Ukraine go. And we're gonna... I'm not gonna obsess over it, because I'll just get more irritated, but... You guys, yeah, spread out. Oh. Führerreich. The famous... Pause. The famous German writer has just written something. And it was a childish fantasy. I'm afraid I'm not going to read that. Bertolt Brecht is dead. Though assumptions have been made for weeks, we now have a visual confirmation. Our German syndicalist writer has died in some rotten cellar, most likely at the hands of a policeman. After serving as a syndicalist volunteer, he was captured sometime after the end of the war. His family, along with other syndicalist elements, staged large-scale demonstrations centered around Berlin in his support, blaming our policy of not letting the veterans return home for his death. It seems we have created a martyr. We gain political power for that. Interesting. Russia has annexed Ukraine. Oh, here it is. It's war, or it's war. Not actually. This might be bugged. Like, is the second one not supposed to go to war? I really don't want to lose 100 political power. But we're not ready for war with Russia. Although they may have no troops on my border. They may have all their troops over here, which meant I could retake this area to this river. But we're not ready for war with Russia. We've got 128 divisions, and I don't even have any good divisions to defend against them. Also, they probably have, yeah, they have a big fleet. I'm going to let it pass. Good, that isn't bugged. It didn't actually still go to war with them. We lost a lot of political power. Our stability is almost certainly going to drop. I just really hope it doesn't. But it's gonna, so that's going to cost us 250 political power, that one event. Okay, so it's not just bugged that they got Ukraine, it's actually, you know, something you have to respond to with war. But we had troops in the Ukraine. Like, how did they get past my troops in order to annex the whole Ukraine? I guess the Ukrainian government capitulated to them, but we installed the Ukrainian government. It was just a total puppet state, so I don't know why they would possibly agree to it. Okay, in that case, problem is they can get to Poland here, so if Poland's going to join us, we're not going to be able to build a cohesive fort line against them. Let's build just level 1 forts down here, just in case, and then let's pump up the ones on the French border, because we're going to have a lot of French troops trying to come at us here. And then after that, we'll go back to building buildings. Okay, we're going to want to put some infrastructure. When you're building infrastructure, it should tell you how many building slots there are left. Incidentally, they should totally make that change. It'd be really helpful. 8 out of 15. Yeah, it's quite a lot of slots. Let's put some more there. 1 out of 8. That's a lot of slots. 2 out of 9. That's a lot of slots. Ideally, we do it in these ones with higher base. 4 out of 8, that's not very high. That's not very many slots, though. And we're potentially giving up this area, so I don't really want to build here. If we hold here, then we'll use this area for buildings. Okay, here's a pretty good one as well. These two, in fact, are pretty good. Oh, I've already done those. Okay, so let's let that all get going. Please don't drop my stability. I don't know what the mean time to happen on the stability drop event is, but it's not that long. So it's probably going to drop our stability, sadly. Very sadly indeed. Send another guy up here. I'd love to rush this river. That'd be pretty nice. There's the extra research funding. Let's go with trench weaponry, and then we shall restructure chains of command. Spare guy. Okay, it's the final port defender, right? Yes. Excellent. These guys are no one's assigned to that. That's fine. We don't need that one anymore. It looks like the Ottoman Empire in Egypt has no intention of going to war, so that's good. Oh yeah, I forgot about these guys. Okay, send some of our port defenders down to deal with them. I wish you could demand fleets from your puppets as well. Okay, have we missed anything? This is kind of final preparations time. After this one, they're probably going to do demand Alsace-Lorraine. How many troops they got? They got 70 to 100 divisions. That's not very many, but they're probably quite good divisions. Calibrated economy. See, look how many great modifiers they get. They have a lot of good. That one's not... Well, actually, I would probably take that. They get infantry division attack up. They're developing the Barathian commune. That's how you say that, right? Barathian, maybe? We have no stake in India, really. These guys are the closest to us, but they're not actually in our faction, so... Darn it. Oh well. Oh well. Nothing we can do about it. No point crying over spilled milk. Alright, you can go to here. And are you trained? Yes, you are. You can come down here, then. So we're going to use those like that. We're going to cycle those out like that. It's a bit inefficient because we've got some guys that are training when they're not needing to, but army experience never hurts, so I think that's fine. Building all these forts did slow us down in terms of building military factories, but I think it's important. Forts are really important, so... Since Poland still hasn't offered to join, I'm going to build the last resort Russian defense. If this line falls, I think pretty much Germany falls. But we could hold them, I think we could probably hold them forever on that line, to be honest. Which is, you know, an easy way to to encourage the gods of fate to have them push us off that line, but nevertheless, I'm pretty sure we could hold it. God, they're doing it. Why isn't there a pop-up for they're coming to war with you? Okay, so we're not actually going to accept this. We're not going to let them take Alsace-Lorraine office. Pre-declare war on Chile. That's fine. Come down here. It's still just an artillery deficit, so focus hard on artillery. Did we get all those extra tanks? Yeah, okay. Oh, I should have been training these. Oh, I forgot to take out one of the infantry. Yeah, I should have been training those. Let's cancel any that don't have much progress in their training. And then what we want, actually, are these. As many as we have enough tanks for. Which is a lot. Not enough support equipment now. And let's switch these to ones now. Wow, we have enough tanks for all the way down to here. No, we don't. We have enough tanks here. Not enough here. Okay, so we'll put maybe 20. Okay. There we go. Free guy. Yeah, once we get our armor divisions out, then that's when they're really in trouble. Where are you? Alright, let's take you off the front line. You come down here. Oh, was it here? Yes, it was. You come up here. Here they come. They're working on demanding Alsace-Lorraine. Why isn't there a justifying war against, do you think? I guess it's because it doesn't give them a war goal like most focus wars do. It's just straight up letting them demand it from me. Fire the event. You are not experienced, so you could be replaced by... Oh no, was it you? Was it you? Where have they gone? Of these guys. There you are. You can go up and hold Stettin for me. Please don't declare war on me while I'm busy with the Frenchies. That would be really bad if Austria declared war on us right now. Right, there's all the economy techs, and we're getting this prepared defense pretty much just in time, which is pretty appropriate. Ports, there's still quite a few of them that are skillful. Send you down there, send you up to Wilhelmshaven. So that should work. Then let's get some construction tech. Excellent. What else could we do with? More recon? More field hospitals. Field hospitals are good because if you don't take as much experience damage, you really notice when you use field hospitals, you do a lot better in terms of how much you manage to get much better experience divisions. It's really useful. Alright, advanced machine tools is done. What else could we do with? I'm not using self-reliability until we actually field a proper tank division. Could go for some radio. But for now, let's just get those field hospitals coming out, I think. Am I missing anything? I really hope I'm not missing anything tech-wise. I'd really like just one more guy, because then we'd have one guy on every province. There we go. There he is. Okay, you come down here. And you can go up to wherever he just was. Where was it? I've already forgotten. Maybe I never saw, in fact. I don't think France declaring war on us is going to cause enough world tension that that we can go to. It's going to go to 75. I think there's going to have to be some other people joining the Internationale and stuff like that before we actually get to the top world tension. Germany has like they're doing the Middle East direction. They're going all over the blooming place. I'm pretty sure they haven't intervened in the Weltkriege, the Second Weltkriege. Yeah, here it is. In 7 days, they can get the event, the Second Weltkriege, which presumably just means either join Germany's side or join France's side. And obviously, they're going to come against us, surely. Oh, but they have to be at peace to do that. Excellent. Excellent. So, as long as these guys hold these mountains, there's a chance. There's a chance. Okay, at least we didn't go down to stability. That's good. Hans Vogel dies. These are the SPD. I do not know what that is. Oh, 2 pop-ups for that one. Just check quickly. He wasn't one of my guys. No. He wasn't one of my leaders. No. Good. Alright, anyone else experienced here? Yes, you are. Come down here, and you replace him. Actually, don't come down there, because now we've got one guy there. I feel like I should start putting at least just one guy on each of these provinces, just in case. There's a huge Russian offensive, because I may not notice, because I don't think it's since I'm not getting the pop-up for Demand Alsace-Lorraine being active. End of the Fourth Boer War. Hey, nice. We sent troops, and that war was actually won in our favour. That never happens. So we actually get the people back, and we get some political power and army experience. Oh, wow. The Entente are killing Spain. Nice. For the Internationale's sake, I hope they don't let Spain into the Internationale. That would be pretty bad. Okay, I should probably deploy my planes around here. Oh goodness, we've got almost no airfields around here. That's not good. But then we don't have many fighters either, so you know, we'll make do with what we have. Oh no, here's a big airfield base. That's fine. Let's try and hold the air just generally to start with, and then if that fails badly, I'll cry. Okay, let's deploy these guys to here. Oh good, they have extended the southern German area to include these Sundits of France. That's good. Let's not put them in the air until the war actually breaks out. They don't have perfect coverage from there because this is such a big area. I don't know if they have better coverage in this area. If like fighting in this area or fighting in this area. I suspect they don't, which is kind of stupid. If I put them here instead, will they have better efficiency? Lacking range can be covered at -1% from there. So that's really not that bad. There's trench weaponry. Restructure the chains of command. Go, go. Okay, here we go. Yeah, no more of these ones. We want to focus on getting these armoured divisions out. They take longer to train, but they're a lot better. I think it's looking pretty doable. Alright, ports. The last trained guy on the ports. Let's send him over here. Where is he? Just to check. There. Now. Where's this guy gone? There he is. You go over here. Oh, more guys being deployed. I guess as we get later and later, it's their economies are all getting better and better, which is why we're seeing more and more people being deployed. Colonial, some places have no areas deployed. Oh, it's probably a Ukrainian division that I had over there. That's irritating. Oh, this place has been taken over by Australasian Confederation. Nice. So you guys can come over here. That's pretty funny. Anywhere else? Oh, I didn't ever delete this front line. This fallback line, I mean. There we go. No orders don't have troops assigned. So from now on, all people you get, let's be having them on the front line. You might as well deploy them in Saarland, since that's really close to the front line. I believe it's possible that once rest in peace, the foreign ambassador to the US and the Ottoman Empire and former state secretary of the Interior has died, but that wasn't actually one of our current guys, so that's not too bad. There's the prepared defense. I'm going to go straight on to the next one. No, I'm not. I'm going to wait until we've removed the Victors of the Weltkriege thing. Let's do something else with this research slot for now. These three are the really good ones. It's October of 39. We could go for a 40 tech a bit early. Let's do that. It's only going to take 43 days, so I think that's fine. Here it comes. We're about to get the pop-up. Alsace-Lorraine or war. The French ultimatum has arrived in Berlin. They are demanding that we hand over the imperial provinces of Alsace-Lorraine, which haven't been controlled by the French since 1871. That's a pretty compelling argument to not give them up. It's been what, 30? It's been 38 years since they last held this land. Sorry, 68 years since they last held this land. And they're trying to claim that it's theirs. How dare they? Give in to French demands. You can give in to this land, or then it is war. Plus 100 political power. Come the hell at me. Oh no. They still have to take down Germany. Yes! That's another month for us to build stuff in. Nice. Okay, good. Or perhaps not. We called in everyone because your puppets get called in automatically in defensive wars. And here we go. Belgium, I'd like your troops because I'd like them to leave. Come over here. Now, they need to be at peace before they can intervene in the Second Weltkriege, which is very good. Because that's going to take them at least a little while. How about you? Have you got like an intervene focus? They haven't done Reclaim the South yet. France is called in. Italy. No major offensive on the front, which suggests to me we might have the advantage. The Second Weltkriege war is hell. Okay. Oh, I just didn't see what that said. Hopefully it added a national spirit so I can go and check. In war, what did it say? What did it say? I'm really tempted to reload 14 days ago so I can see what that pop-up said. Yeah, I'm going to do it. Sorry, it won't take long. I've got monthly autosave on because I keep misclicking stuff. All I want to do is... I'm not actually going to change anything. So it's not save skying. You can't possibly disagree with me on that one. Okay, here we go. So obviously they're going to declare war on us. Have we already assigned the planes? Yes. Alright, so I haven't done this little tweak down here yet. You guys... go there, with one exception, who stays on the port, and delete that. There we go. Ah yes, and delete that front line. Perfect. Okay guys, Second Weltkriege, you ready? Yeah, ready for this. Where is he? The one experienced guy. Let's be having him on the front line, please. No, not on the front line, on this line. I need one more down here as well. Have I got any spares? Doesn't look like it. Whew, okay, here it comes. 2 days. Rest in peace. I really don't care, I'm afraid. You can go straight over to this line. Then we've got one guy on each province. Prepared defense is done. We're going to do that. Here they come. Then it is war. Down to speed 3. They all declare war on us. I'm just going to hold enter. I'm going to give everyone the order to fly air superiority. Gain total air superiority. That's good. We might as well use up our interwar bombers and things, doing some close air support as well, I guess. Why not? And from here, let's put some strategic bombers. Why not? Let's bomb France a bit, shall we? Now, what's our surplus on carrier fighters? 100. And our carrier bombers is 96. Okay, let's not reduce those because we're about to see how well our fleet's going to do. Okay, so our fleet, to begin with, we already have supremacy on the Baltic because the Baltic states sent out their ships, I imagine. We're going to search and destroy in just the eastern North Sea. And for now, the destroyer fleet can search and destroy here. The sub-fleet... Where's the sub-fleet gone? Sub-fleet I never renamed. Weird. Let me just do that now. I thought we had more subs than this. And we gave them a commander. What's going on here? Did I for some reason leave the subs in the main fleet? No. I don't know what's going on. But the sub-fleet is gonna come here. No. Staying here is fine. And they're gonna convoy raid this area, I guess. Not going too close to the French coast, but convoy raid this whole area. See what we can do about that. Now, I'm going to save because I'm about to add England to their faction. Now I'm going to turn the AI off. I'm going to tag England. We're going to turn on allow... Ooh, no. I'm trying not to look at their troop numbers. Allow Diplo. There's no space. And I don't need to turn on yes man. Now I say France. Hi there. I'd like to join your faction. And then I tag over to France. And I don't look at their armies, and they want to join. I accept. I'm not going to add Spain in. Tag back to Germany. And there we go. Now I'm going to turn off. Allow. One word. Diplo. And anything else I need to turn off? Oh yes, I need to turn the AI back on. That would have been a bit bad if I'd forgotten that. Okay, and unpause. They're still moving, so hopefully the AI is still on. Okay, so there is the international that we need to fight to start with, and Russia is likely to join on their side. I'm not going to add Spain. They might add themselves, but I'm not going to add them myself because I feel like that would be condemning France and England to lots and lots of naval invasions from the pretty powerful Canada. As you've seen in previous campaigns, they get that American land, they can be an absolute beast. I'm going to read this one this time because I think it's suitably dramatic end to the episode and beginning of the World War II. The Weltkriege is universally agreed to have been the most horrible war in human existence, but it appears that even the greatest nightmares cannot deter man's lust for blood. After numerous political struggles and periods of diplomatic tension, the uneasy peace between France and Germany has broken down. These two superpowers are now mobilizing their armies and preparing for a conflict never before seen to the human eye. The military developments of the interwar will put the ultimate test. New types of weapons, planes, artillery, ships, and tanks will see their first usage in the battlefield. But who will remain victorious? That is a question no one can answer. It's a question that I can answer. It is a question that can only be answered with Kaiserreich. Thanks for watching. Next time, we shall hold the line against the commies and endeavour to do the same against the Russians in the east. Until then, thanks very much for watching, and I shall see you next time. Bye-bye.